Shalom. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahshai, Bashem, Kakadash, no honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, citation you out and teach all truth and sincerity. Uh, so this is going to be a quick hit. It starts, this is the book of Nahum, chapter 3, and verse 6, Slahi, verse 5. It says, Behold, I am against thee, saith Yahweh hosts, and I will discover thy skirt upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdom thy shame. And this is, you know, talking about mostly Israel, because, Yahweh Shem Shai, gave us over to our enemies, not for our destruction, but we removed them to wrath, and made us, a proverb and a barber among all these nations, because we disobeyed and didn't follow his law, statutes, commandments, and went after idols, and he gave us over to them idols, and gave us over to the heathens that served those idols as slaves, But we became, a disgrace amongst these nations, This is verse 6. And I will pass abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock. And that's what Yahweh Shah did to us, as a nation, And he talks about that in Baruch, because we moved him to wrath. And we as a nation received all the curses written in Deuteronomy 28:15 through 68, and all these heathens despised us all, because even if I'm going to say this, and I understand this, I'm not going to say it, I understand this. These heathens, we may be at a lower state amongst them, but they still envy us. They still have a envious nature about them against us, because even at our lower state, we still, we're still better than we're not better, but we're still, what's the word, we're still at our lower state, and we're still finding ways to deal with it at this lower state, and these heathens envy that, because if they were in our position, they're at a lower state, they could survive it. But Jake at a lower state, we're surviving, we're still multiplying, we're still doing things, even though we're still under the curses, we're still getting through, going through it and getting through it, and still, But anyway, I'm gonna go to my Baruch because I saved that scripture. This is Baruch 4, verse 6. It says, "Ye were sold to the nations not for your destruction, but because ye moved Most High to wrath, you were delivered unto the enemies." And we moved Yahweh Shah, or Yahweh, to wrath, and he gave us over to our enemies, But soon, we're not gonna be, despised. We're not gonna be, what's the word, forsaken, hated anymore. This is Isaiah 60 uh 2 verse 4. It says, "Thou shalt no more be turned forsaken, neither shall thy land any more be turned desolate, but thou shalt be called Hephzibah, and thy land Beulah. For Yahweh delight in thee, and thy land shall be married." Because sooner or later we're not going to be despised and rejected and considered scum of the earth anymore. You know, like it says in this in these scriptures, it says that we should be given fame in every land where we were put to shame. You know, soon Yahweh Shem Yahshua is going to glorify his people and make us the most beautiful people on the earth, where everybody's going to look at awe and gaze at us because they're going to be glorifying Yahweh Shem Yahshua through us. You know, that's why we're not going to be considered forsaken and desolate and considered the scum no more. You know, because Yahweh Hashem Yahshua has to beautify his people, you know, because we're going to be a we're going to be a representation of him on the earth, you know, and, you know, he doesn't want us to look any kind of way. He wants us to look like the most beautiful people on the earth, you know. So anyway, I'm going to say all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Kakadash, double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and citation you out can teach all truth, sincerity, and shalom.